Hello, my name is Jon Brazzel. I'm the Chief of Operations for East Baton Rouge Parish EMS in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We're here at the Texas EMS conference. Behind me you'll see one of our new units. It's a 2021 model built by Frazer. And if you don't mind, I'd like to go around and show you our unit and all the specifications. So the first thing that we looked at whenever we were deciding on what kind of unit to go with, in South Louisiana it's very hot, so we were looking at an air conditioner system that could really handle the heat in South Louisiana, where in the past 12-volt systems didn't work out real well for us. So we chose the Dometic air here, and I don't know if I can open this cabinet or not, but this is a 110 AC system that works very well in South Louisiana. Because we chose to use the 110 AC, we also had to come up with a power source. This AC cannot be run off of the regular 12-volt system like you see in most EMS units. So we decided to go with a MEPS generator. Due to the call volume that we have in Baton Rouge, and as much as our crews stay in the ambulance and the miles that are put on it, a regular gas generator was just not going to be feasible for us. We would have to put it out of service so much just to do the maintenance. We decided to go with the MEPS generator, and that's whose booth we're in today, is the MEPS. The MEPS generator is this portion here, this right here, the power cycle and everything, and then the other part is underneath the hood. You can see here, this is the under hood part. It's belt driven, so it runs off of that, the motor of the truck. And here it is installed. The chassis that we chose was the Ford F450. As you notice, it's a extended cab, and the reason we decided to do an extended cab, because of our crews being in the truck so much, we decided to give them a little more room up front. So we'll open this up and see what you're looking at. We also we hire a lot. So we're in a recruiting phase right now where we're running new employees into our company, and that requires training, education, and part of that is an FTO process. So they would be assigned to a 3-man truck where you have the veteran employees, a unit commander, and then the new employee, and we've got room for all 3 of those to ride in the front instead of having somebody having to ride in the back. Also with students, anybody that's third riding, we have a place for them up front where they can wear their seatbelt. It's more secure, it's just a better feature for us. Another feature that we really liked with the Frazer units was the ALS compartment, where we carry all of our equipment to the patient's side. Today's EMS, I mean, we're very progressive with our guidelines, and as you can see, we have a bunch of different equipment in here, and we mostly treat patients on the scene. We do most of our treatment there, and then we load the patient and transport them to the hospital. We carry everything from our trauma box, our med box. Behind that is a Lucas device, an airway and suction kit, Zoll X series, the hand Tevi kit for pediatrics, and we also have a spare oxygen bottle. So that was one thing, getting them all in one ALS compartment, that we really liked. Another feature we liked about the Frazer unit was the aluminum box cabinets. These box cabinets gave us plenty of room for all the equipment we carry on the inside of the unit, all of our disposables. If you'll notice, there's 2 little cabinet doors here. We designed this after CAS accreditation, where we have to lock all of our needles and syringes. So this was an option for us to be able to lock that up and satisfy CAS accreditation standards. The next thing I'll show you is the Valor seats. We really wanted a seat belt system that was easy to put on, and it allowed us some flexibility in the unit. This thing basically is just a one snap, and then it's mobile. So it's as simple as putting on that seatbelt without all of the different straps you're having to pull, and you still have some ability where you can reach around. The other seatbelt systems, like the one you have here on the captain's chair, once you get it locked in, you can't move around very much. So you're constantly having to unbuckle it or undo something. And we wanted to make sure that our medics are wearing this, and that allows them to be able to have the freedom to move around in the cab a little bit. Let's see. The next thing we'll talk about is if you can see this here, this is a UV light that we had installed that we can turn this on. And I believe it runs for about 30 minutes, but it's for the UV light disinfectant for the ambulance. Another option that we decided to go with was the striker power load. Most EMS agencies are going to this to reduce injuries while loading patients, and it's also safer to load the patient with this. What we found is that this really improved morale as far as patient loading. They don't mind loading a patient with this thing. Also on this build, we decided to completely change our color scheme in our graphics. Traditionally, we were buying ambulances that were white, and we were custom painting them red, and then putting graphics on it. We decided just to go with a basic white paint scheme, and then do all of the graphics that were reflective. We incorporated our company patch, our company logo in the door. We kept our one of our colors, which was this dark navy blue, but we decided to add some yellow safety chevrons in this that matched the color of our patch. So if you'll see this brightens up this truck, and it gives you more visibility. Part of the graphics package is we decided to go with a ghost stripe that outlines basically the entire box and entire cab. It's very hard to see, but this is a white reflective decal here on both sides. So when you're looking at this thing at nighttime and your lights hit it, it really brightens. This thing lights up at night. Thank you for joining me on this tour of 2021 EMS unit, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the show.